I get this question a lot. This video is like 3 years old or something like that, and there are, just to say this, there are some better options out there with the New Wave Elgato XLR Pro thing, and then the Beacon Studio. But that being said, to answer your question, you can get the SM7B to work with the PlayStation using the Duo. You have to get a workaround a little bit to make this work. So, like in the original video, there was a couple of extra added things you needed to use. This being one of them. This is the GS3. You can find these on Amazon, but it has three 3.5 millimeter jacks in the front. One is for a microphone, one is for just a headphone, and then one is for headphone and microphone. So you would plug this into your PlayStation, obviously start up the PlayStation. The Duo has 2 headphone ports on the back of it. We're going to use one of those, and we're going to route one of the XLR mics through that into the microphone on the GS3 on the PlayStation. That being said, I'll start up the PlayStation, and we'll show you this really quick. This video is not going to be very long. It's just showing you how to use this and how to do the routing. Okay, so let's start this off a little bit. So we're in the PlayStation, right? You'll go into the PlayStation. Your settings. We'll go into audio, right? So settings, sound. Make sure your output device is to whatever you need it to be, right? Your capture card. If you have a capture card, more than likely you have a capture card, so just set it to your HDMI device. I say that because if you have the Duo hooked up to the PlayStation, you're going to get some squelching with the new firmware updates, and Rode does say that it's not really supposed to be used for this, and it's not officially supported, so use whatever you have for your capture card to bring in audio. You can use this USB headset, this GS3 thing that I showed at the beginning of the video, but for right now, we're just going to say send it to the Duo, because that's how I have it set up, and my desk is a mess right now with all of this stuff. So for microphone, we don't want Rodecaster, we want the GS3. Once you get that all set up, on the back of the Duo, there is 2 ports for headphones. We're going to use one of them. You'll need a 3.5 millimeter to 1/4 inch adapter, something like this, 3.5 millimeter to 1/4 inch. You'll plug this into the back of the Duo, one of the headphone ports. And then what you'll do next is you'll go into that headphone port on the Duo. You can either do it on the actual Duo, or you can do it inside of Rode Central. We'll do it inside of Rode Central just so it makes it easier for like editing this video and stuff. So, okay, so to get this set up, we are in the Rode app. To get this set up properly, we'll need to go into device configuration, and then we need to go down to routing. Now, whatever you put that 1/4 inch 3.5 millimeter jack into, headphone 1, headphone 2, whatever one you put it in, you'll select that one, and then you'll make sure that all of these are out except for your microphone. Then you'll take a 3.5 millimeter TRS cable, plug it into the back in that adapter, and then you'll plug it into the front. Just got a microphone on there. We're going to plug it into that one right there. Okay, so got the SM7B. We're going to plug this up to the Duo, and we're going to unmute the mic. You'll see that I've got it hooked up, and it's hooked up to the back of the Rodecaster. Let's hop over to the PlayStation. Here we are in the PlayStation. As you can see, go to sound, microphone, adjust microphone level. As you can see, I am talking into the SM7B on the PlayStation. It is hooked up to the Rodecaster Duo, into the GS3, into my PlayStation. And as you can see, the microphone level for that is the GS3. And it is coming through the Rodecaster. If I mute it right now, hit the mute on the Rodecaster, it stops. There is nothing else. There is nothing else on this. I'll hit unmute again and it'll start talking again. So there you have it. Quick little tutorial on how to make that work. It is a little bit of a convoluted path. Again, like I said, there's better ways to do this with the Wave XLR Pro and the Beacon Studio. But I hope this helps. Questions in the comments, as always, and we'll see you on the next one.